Welcome back to NT Coins World, the place where coin lovers unite and rare currency reveals its hidden value. Today's episode is guaranteed to grab your full attention because we're uncovering the powerful legacy, market secrets, and collector intrigue behind two outstanding coins, the 1971 5 francs coin and the 1956 1 shilling Elizabeth II coin. These aren't just any ordinary coins tucked away in your old drawer. These are two prime specimens that represent historic turning points, unique designs, and collector demand that's still surging across the globe. If you've got either of these coins in fine condition, or if you're curious whether they could be the missing gem in your collection, you're in for a real treasure hunt. Let's dive into the intricate story of these coins and find out why they're the top picks among savvy collectors. The 5 francs coin of 1971 is a remarkable symbol of post-war European coinage evolution, minted by France at a time when the country was fully embracing modernization but still holding on to classical republican ideals. This coin carries a deep historical context, rooted in the Fifth Republic under the leadership of President Georges Pompidou. By 1971, France had emerged from the economic instability of the post-war period, and its national coinage reflected a commitment to both tradition and innovation. The 5 francs coin in particular stood as a standard-bearer for high circulation currency meant to instill national pride while ensuring functional utility. The design features of the 1971 5 francs coin are rich with French symbolism. On the obverse side, the inscription République Française frames the central image of Marianne, the national symbol of liberty and reason, who has long embodied the French Republic. Her profile, crowned with a Phrygian cap, exudes confidence and grace, echoing the Enlightenment-era ideals on which modern France is built. The detail in her hair, the contours of her features, and the balance of the typeface around her portrait all demonstrate the artistic mastery of the coin's engraver, Oscar Roti. Although this design was first introduced in earlier years, the 1971 issue maintained its elegance with refined minting techniques. The reverse side of the coin showcases a robust wreath of olive and oak leaves, symbols of peace and strength, surrounding the denomination 5 francs and the date 1971 placed directly below. The inscription Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité arches along the top perimeter, reminding every citizen of France's enduring national motto: liberty, equality, and fraternity. It's this philosophical triad born from the French Revolution that elevates the coin from simple metal into a declaration of national identity. In terms of specifications, the coin was struck in nickel, giving it a silvery hue and a weight of approximately 10 grams. Its diameter is 31 millimeters, making it a medium-large coin that feels substantial in the hand. This durability and metallic sheen make it visually appealing even after decades of circulation. The mintage of the 1971 5 francs coin was relatively high, with tens of millions of examples produced, as this was a heavily circulated denomination. However, finding a well-preserved coin in fine condition today is a challenge due to the daily wear these coins underwent in commerce. Most surviving specimens show extensive signs of handling, rubbing on Marianne's face, wear on the lettering, and scratches along the rim. Despite the high mintage, collector value remains solid due to the coin's historical narrative and design appeal. In fine condition, the coin's value typically ranges between $5 to $10, but prices can climb higher for coins with exceptional luster or minimal wear. Uncirculated examples and proof strikes are known to fetch upwards of $50 to $80 among specialized French numismatics enthusiasts. Coins with striking errors, like off-center strikes or double dies, can dramatically increase in value, though these are rare and highly sought after by advanced collectors. One of the unique aspects of the 1971 issue is its place as one of the final years before France began transitioning more aggressively into modern monetary formats and eventually the euro. This gives the coin a place of finality in the series of classic 20th century French coinage. As a result, numismatists consider it a must-have piece for any serious collection of post-Pompidou's European coins. Collectors love this coin for its beauty, its political and philosophical symbolism, and its ability to bridge France's proud republican legacy with its 20th century economic transformation. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned expert, the 1971 5-franc coin remains an affordable yet emotionally and historically rich coin to own. The 1956 1-shilling coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is an iconic piece of British numismatic history, capturing the essence of a transitioning empire and the beginning of a new monarch's reign. This coin carries substantial historical significance, as it was minted during the early years of Elizabeth II's rule, just 4 years after her ascension to the throne in 1952. The 1950s were a defining era for the United Kingdom, as the nation was rebuilding from the devastation of World War II while simultaneously witnessing the dismantling of the British Empire. The coin itself stands as a symbol of unity, continuity, and royal heritage at a pivotal moment in British history. The obverse of the coin features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing to the right, sculpted by Mary Gillick. This portrayal was highly praised for its classical grace and subtle realism. Unlike the more formal and elaborate portraits of later years, the 1956 version shows the Queen without a crown, with her hair tied in a ribbon, an aesthetic choice that conveyed modesty and accessibility. Surrounding her portrait is the Latin inscription Elizabeth Deco de Gratia Regina FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This phrasing reaffirms the monarch's religious and sovereign legitimacy and has been a staple of British coinage for centuries. Turning the coin over, the reverse design presents the Scottish crest, a crowned lion rampant above a crown, representing Scotland's role within the United Kingdom. Below this, the inscription 1 shilling is prominently displayed, along with the date 1956. The artistry of this side is detailed and bold, with intricate lines etched into the lion's mane and a symmetrical layout that reflects Britain's emphasis on order and tradition. Notably, there are 2 different types of 1-shilling coins issued in 1956, one with the Scottish crest and another with the English crest. This was done to honour the equal standing of England and Scotland within the UK, and collectors often aim to obtain both variations. The specifications of the 1956 1-shilling coin are equally impressive. It was struck in cupro-nickel, weighing about 5.65 grams with a diameter of 23.5 millimeters. Though the coin had moved away from silver by this time, it retained a pleasing metallic finish that allowed for durability in circulation while maintaining visual elegance. The milled edge adds to its traditional feel and makes it easier to handle and identify by touch. The total mintage of the 1956 1-shilling coin was significant, with millions of examples struck to support Britain's post-war economy. However, coins in fine condition are now increasingly scarce due to widespread use over the decades. Coins that have been preserved well, with visible detailing on the lion and minimal smoothing on the Queen's profile, attract considerable interest. In today's numismatic market, a 1956 1-shilling coin in fine condition is typically valued around 7 to 15 USD, but this price can rise steeply for examples in extremely fine or uncirculated condition. Collectors have been known to pay over 50 to 100 US dollars for mint state pieces, especially when slabbed and graded by recognized services. The collector interest in this coin is bolstered by the immense popularity of Queen Elizabeth II themed memorabilia, especially following her Platinum Jubilee and her passing in 2022. Coins from the early part of her reign are viewed as highly collectible and are often included in commemorative sets, royal theme displays, and educational collections. Additionally, the presence of 2 regional variations, Scottish and English, adds an element of challenge and completion for hobbyists aiming to build a full UK coin series from the mid-20th century. Errors on the 1956 1-shilling coin are quite rare but do exist. Off-center strikes, die cracks, and plancher flaws have all been recorded. Coins with such minting anomalies can fetch much higher prices on auction platforms, often going for several $100s depending on the severity and visibility of the error. The emotional and cultural weight of this coin cannot be overstated. It is more than just currency, it's a testament to the endurance of the monarchy, the transformation of the British Isles, and the role of currency in shaping national identity. So there you have it, two spectacular coins, each with its own unique place in history. The 1971 5 francs coin captures France's bold republican legacy and post-war modernism, while the 1956 1 shilling Elizabeth II coin reflects the enduring heritage of the British monarchy and a world in transition. Whether you're collecting for historical significance, design beauty, or investment potential, these two coins deserve a top spot in your collection. If you've got them tucked away or come across them in the wild, hold on tight. Their value is only growing as time marches on. Stay tuned for more deep dives right here on NTCOINSWORLD, where every coin tells a story and every collector finds their passion.